Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Am I audible, Advika?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good morning, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't do the homework.
Why? Why you didn't do? Mohanish? Why you didn't do, Mohanish? Mohanish, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Why you didn't do your homework?
Ma'am,
Tell me, or
I
did
thought
you?
I can do.
Tell me. I'm already planning to talk to your parents. So I'll talk to your parents today.
Okay,
Ma'am, I
ma'am.
did the homework.
Okay, Advika. I'll talk to your parents today, Mohanish, okay?
Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. We'll wait for a while before everybody joins. Before that, let us just go through all your scores. Did all of y'all check your marks? Did y'all do that? Did all of y'all check your marks that you got for the test?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, Shritesh is not here. Ashwath, you have scored 12 out of 15. Oh, okay, join. Yeah. So, Ashwath has got 12 out of 15. You can actually score more, okay? And Adrit is here. So that Deepika is not here. Ashwarya, you have scored 10. And Mohanish, you have scored 9. Advika, you have scored 4. Shritesh, you have scored 13. Very good, Shritesh, as you have scored the highest in the class. Keep it up. Okay. So, you guys should be aiming for actually full marks. And from now onwards, those who are scoring below 10 for 15 or below 5 or below 6 for 10 marks will be having special classes. Your parents will be informed about your marking score. And also for students who I feel is not active in class, who I feel is not doing their homework properly, once or twice is fine. You know that I will let you go. You know that I don't stress on your homework because your homework is for your benefit. Maybe if it is an emergency, like maybe you're going out or there was no network, it's understandable. But with no reason, if I'm seeing you all not doing your homework, and despite of regularly telling you all to do your homework along with the missed homework, and still I don't get any update, for those students, your parents are going to be informed from now onwards. And if I feel you're not concentrating in class or disturbing the class, anything like this, all this information will be gone directly to your parents. So this is something that is newly going to be followed from today onwards, since I got a call from the management stating I can do all this. So I don't want any student over here disturbing any other people who are studying well. I hope you'll understand. So, and also I want all of y'all to aim for full marks. So please aim for full marks, because there isn't a question that I did that wasn't taught in the class. Everything is direct question that also is directly what is taught. I didn't take any question from the internet or anything. Everything is my own framed question from what I have taught. So you all can actually score full marks. Okay, let us look at the mistakes, what each one of y'all had done. Please next time correct those mistakes. If there's any part you all don't understand, this is not something I need to tell you all. You all know that you can contact me whenever you want. You can text
Ma'am?
me whenever you want. Tell me, Adhika.
Ma'am, for the test, like I was doing on mobile, so there is an option for done. So I forgot to do it, and like directly I submitted. So it did not take the correct answer, and it gave me 3.
Okay, but you had a lot of questions unattempted. Why is that? Yeah, Adhika. Adhika, can you please tell me why you left a lot of questions unattempted? Yeah, Advika, please, when I'm talking, respond. Please unmute yourself and tell me why you left a lot of questions unattempted. Even if it was on your mobile phone, some of the questions is answered, some are not answered. Why is that? I spoke to your father today and he asked me to ask you why it is. Can you please tell me? Advika, there are students waiting. Please don't waste time. Tell me why you did leave. Yeah, tell me why you left many questions unanswered.
Ma'am, I feel like I didn't revise before attempting it.
I don't understand.
Ma'am, like I didn't revise before attempting the test.
Yeah, that is my fault or your fault. When so many other students can score more, when they can come top in class, you have all the eligibility to come in top in class also, right? Because for the past few tests, you have been scoring low and your father is very worried. I'll wait for this Sunday, Advika. If I'm not getting a score above 10 from you, I will have to give you a special class. Okay, Advika? Can you put harder work from today onwards? Can you start working hard?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If there's any doubt, please feel free to text me. Okay?
I will not reveal the same next time.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Okay. So for the questions, first let's go with the answering. The order will be Advika, Aishwarya, Ashwat, Sritej, Mohanish. Okay. Repeating the order: Advika, Aishwarya, Ashwat, Sritej, Mohanish. Please answer the questions. Plants that have weak stems and spread on the ground, unable to stand upright, are called what?
Shops.
Wrong. Next person.
Ma'am, creepers.
Creepers. Okay, Advika. So you have to go through the notes. I have been uploaded in the resources page. Are you going through the resources which is uploaded? Are you, Advika?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, go through that. Without going through that, how will you study? How will you score? So go to the resources page. Your dad is very much aware of it. Ask your dad to help you out. Okay, because your dad's working, he won't be able to be with you along during class. So ask your dad to help you out. Okay, to WISE app, go check in the resources page. Every note is done. That's how every student is learning. Okay, so just don't, all of y'all, please don't think y'all can score marks with what you're listening in class. Studying and revising is very, very important. Homework, I'm not giving y'all just because they go school, I want to give y'all work. It is not for that reason. It is for a reason so that when you write something, it gets impressed in your brain. It will be there in your long-term memory. That is why I'm giving y'all homework. That is why I'm stressing y'all to do your homework. So please concentrate along with revision and studying. Just this 1 hour of class is not enough. All of you, I understand you're in your summer vacation, but don't let the summer vacation be lethargic on yourselves. Okay. And next question, next person. The upward movement of water and minerals is carried out with the help of what?
Ma'am, I don't know.
Ashwat, think carefully, listen to my question, think and answer. The upward movement of water and minerals is carried out with the help of what in the plants?
Ma'am, roots?
What is the other answer? Root is wrong.
Stem.
Stem. Very good. Next person, next question. See, I didn't tell you the answer. You itself found it out, right? Just listen to the question whenever you're having, I'm giving you 1 whole minute for answering a question during the test. 15 minutes, 15 questions. Read the question how much ever time you want. Always the format of answering question is, if you don't know the question, leave the question. Go to the next question. After you're done with all the questions you all know, then go back to the question that you didn't answer. Read that twice, thrice, think of all the possibilities, and then answer. And also, I clearly mentioned all of you, I only want a single word answering for fill in the blanks. Whereas so many of you wrote 2-word answering, and that is why the score went low. And then I corrected it again and I scored you all. So please, for fill in the blanks, write only 1-word answers. Okay. Don't, if I'm asking you what route is it, don't write tap route, just write tap. Okay.
Ma'am, what are we doing now?
We're discussing the answers for all the questions, Mohanish. Okay. Next.
Ma'am, should we rate?
What?
Should we rate?
No, your turn will come. Wait. You know, I told you the order. You were there when I called the name order, right? Guys,
Ma'am,
can you all...
Ma'am, you told my father, but you will talk to my parent. He's coming. You want to talk to him?
I'll contact them separately.
Okay.
Okay, students. What is the order that I actually told? First, Advika. Who's after Advika?
Ma'am, actually I joined now only.
I know, Adrit. I know. I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Ma'am, after Advika I am.
Okay, after Aishwarya?
Ma'am, Ashwath.
After Ashwath?
Me, Sritej.
After Sritej? After Sritej?
Actually, I joined late, so what are you doing, ma'am?
I'm actually
After
the
Sritej.
answers for the test. After Sritej? Mohanish. Okay. So after Sritej, it's Mohanish. After Mohanish, it will be Adrit. After Adrit, it will be Deepika. Okay. Please remember your order. And we're discussing right now all the question and answers of the tests. Okay. And there are also a few set of instructions that I gave in the start of the lesson. Start of the class. So please go through the lecture. It's nothing but I just mentioned that those who score below 10 next time will be having their parents talk to and will be having special classes. So from now onwards, I want all of you all to score above 10. Okay, this is a compulsory thing. This is a must. All of you all should revise because this many days I just left you all. I just upload the marks and I just leave you all. But now onwards, it's not going to be like that. Okay, so and also for those who don't do their homework regularly, their parents are going to be informed about all this. Okay, all right, unless and until you have a valid reason. So after Ashwath, please answer. The attachment of the stem and the leaf is called what?
Petiole.
Petiole. Very good. Next person, next question. The formation of water droplets on the plastic cover when it is used to cover a plant is due to the process called what? Mohanish, answer.
Ma'am, due to condensation? No, water droplets.
No, it is not condensation, Mohanish.
Evaporation?
No. Think. You were there when I taught you this, no? Mohanish, do you have another answer?
Ma'am, I don't know.
The next person?
Ma'am, transpiration.
Transpiration. Very good. Okay. Next person, next question. Roots that are shallow and short are called what?
Ma'am, fibrous roots.
Fibrous root. Very good. Next question, next person. The stigma in which part is which part of the plant? Is it a male plant or a female part?
Female.
Female. Very good. Next person, next question. The flowers that have both male and female organs are called dash flowers. Who should answer right now? Aishwarya, right?
No, ma'am.
After Deepika, it is who is after Deepika? Advika, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, after Advika, it's Aishwarya, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please answer, Aishwarya.
Oh, ma'am, what's the question?
Flowers that have both male and female organs are called dash flowers.
Bisexual.
Bisexual. Very good. Next question, next person. How many sensory tentacles do the Venus flytrap have?
6.
6. Very good. Next person, next question. The transfer of pollen grains with the help of insects is called?
Pollination.
Pollination. Excellent. Next question. The pistil is also known as the what?
Carpel.
Carpel. Very good. Next question, next person. Carpel, I think nobody answered. I think only Mohanish did. Why all of y'all wrote different answers, I think?
Ma'am, I also
Ma'am, ma'am, answer is wrong, ma'am.
Okay, I'll check whoever did wrong, whoever did right. Fine. Next person. I'll check Aishwarya. I'll check. Next person after Mohani. All plants can make their own food. True or false?
Ma'am, false.
Okay, very good. Next question. Net-like venations are called what? Net-like venations are called what?
Ma'am, reticulate.
Reticulate. Very good. Next person. Herbs don't have many branches. True or false?
True.
True. Very good. Next person. The broad green part of a leaf is called what? Who is it now?
Aishwarya. Yes, ma'am.
Why, Aishwarya? Are you listening?
No,
Please
ma'am. No, ma'am. After Deepika is answering, it's Advika, so I'm not able to hear her voice.
Okay, so after Deepika, it's Advika. Advika, did you answer?
Yes, ma'am. I answered true.
Okay, so it's your turn, Aishwarya.
Okay.
The broad green part of a leaf is called what?
Lamina.
Lamina. Very good. Next person. Carrot is an example of which type of root?
Taproot.
Taproot. Very good. Okay. So now let's look at the mistakes each one of you all have done.
Ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, 1 second. Ma'am, in the 15th question, the question number is carrot is an example of which type of root?
Okay.
I wrote tap root, but still it was showing incorrect.
Yeah, that's why I already told you all, whenever you're answering fill in the blanks question, please answer in single word, because that is how the system is programmed. I already told you all during class also, single word answer I want. So double word answer, please avoid from next time. I already went through the question. I even dropped a message in the group. So I gave you a different marking scheme. Did you all check your marks? Did all of you check your marks? I all gave you a different mark. Yeah. So that is a mark that I gave you all for those who wrote two-word answering. Okay, Deepika. So I can't be constantly doing all this, all of you all. So please answer single word answering. For maybe some people might forget and write two-word answering. I'll check that and I'll give you a scoring. For that, just don't write all the time two words answering. Okay. If you want your marks displayed with your name on top, write a single word answering for fill in the blanks alone. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first we'll go with just give me a minute. First we'll go with the person who scored the highest in class, and then we'll go with the lower orders. So you all are very much aware who got the highest in class, which is Sritej. Very good, Sritej. Okay. And Sritej, you left questions that you don't know unattempted, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is something you should avoid. Okay. So if you're, JEE and NEET examinations, right?
Ma'am, can you?
Do you know what is NEET examination?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so What do you want to be when you grow up? You want to become a doctor or an engineer or anything else?
I'm an engineer.
Engineer. Okay, so in order to be an engineer, you're supposed to write an examination called JEE. Okay. So in some of the, and you'll also be writing a lot of entrance examinations for different universities and colleges. So different universities and colleges will have MCQ answerings only. Okay, you will not need to write. For all these MCQ answering, there are universities that have negative marking. That is, if you write the answer wrong, they will minus 1 mark for you. Okay, whereas some universities will not have any negative marking, so you can actually give it a try. Okay, so please be aware that this test does not have any negative marking. So always, all of y'all, please don't leave any question unanswered. This is a very important thing everybody has to note. Even during your board exams, even during whatever grade you go, whatever test you write at school, don't let the mark go. Even at least in board exams and all, even in the mark at school, they'll at least give you a grace mark for attending. They'll at least give you half mark. Okay, there are so many people who have lost degree seats by 0.5 mark and all people have lost. Okay, so there are so many people who have just lost it. So don't be careless like this. Always, you know or you don't know, whatever comes in your mind, just let that type it. Okay, just type it down. Okay, Shritesh. So
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
leave any question unanswered. It's not only for Shritesh, it's for all of y'all who have left questions unanswered. Okay, so please make sure you don't repeat this again. Your mistake is transpiration and how many sensory tentacles Venus flytrap don't have, it is 6. So I'm actually, if you went through the lecture, you would have been able to answer this because you joined the class late, no, last time. So probably
Yes.
that's why you weren't able to answer it. I showed everybody a video, and in that video, it was clearly stressed upon that there are 6 tentacles that Venus flytrap have. So for those also who don't see, he lost 1 mark. He would have got 14 on 15. He lost 1 mark because he didn't go through the lecture. So these are points everybody should learn from everybody. Okay, so don't lose this mark. Go through the lecture, do your homework correctly, listen to the class carefully, and also do revision before the test from the resources page. These are the basic things everybody needs to follow for getting full mark. Okay, okay, very good, Shritesh, for scoring this. I expect full mark from you next time. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
After Shritesh, we have Ashwath, who has scored 12. Very good, Ashwath. The mistake that you did was Ashwath. Flowers that have both male and female organs are called what?
Ma'am, I don't know, ma'am. I didn't understand that question.
We discussed all the answers right now. What was the answer told by the students?
Now can I tell?
Wait, Mohanish. Tell me, Ashwath.
Mom, can I?
Can't spell the word, ma'am.
You can't spell the word.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Advika. Tell me, Advika.
Bisexual.
Bisexual. Is it clear, Ashwath?
Yes, ma'am.
The reason why I am discussing all the answers before individually checking y'all is so that everybody knows what mistake y'all have made. So even after discussing, don't tell me you don't know. Okay. So please listen when everybody is answering, even though if it's not your turn. Okay, so it's bisexual flowers. You lost mark because of that. And the pistil is also known as what, Ashwath?
Ma'am,
The pistil is also known as what?
carpel.
Very good. These are the 2 mistakes. And also, one last mistake that you have done is net-like venations are called what?
Ma'am,
Net-like venations are called what?
ma'am, I don't know.
What are the 2 types of venations? What are the types of venations that are there for the leaves? You don't know?
Ma'am, Ma'am, I know. Ma'am, can I please tell?
Yeah, wait. Why you don't know how to answer, Ashwath? Everybody, we were discussing the answer also, no? I already started the class with mentioning how important it is to listen to the big class, right? You're a very
Yes,
bright student. Why? What happened to you? Concentrate, okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Monish, tell me.
Ma'am, we have parallel venation leaves, reticulate venation leaves.
Okay. Can anyone answer what net-like venation is called as?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, I know.
reticulate.
Lateral taproot.
Can anyone answer
Reticulate.
reticulate venation? Very good, Adrit. So Mohanish, unless you are called out for, these are the basic decencies you all need to follow. Unless your name is called out for, please wait. And if you want me to call out your name, please raise your hand. Or please ask, ma'am, can I answer? And don't talk in between when I'm already talking to somebody. Okay? When I'm addressing someone's name, let that person answer. If the person
Ma'am?
doesn't know, I'm going to call out your all. Tell me, Advika.
Ma'am, can you check the homeworks?
Yeah, I will check the homework. Please wait. Okay. Okay, Ashwa, these are the mistakes that you done. So follow the things that I told you all. Okay, and I also expect full marks from you, Ashwath. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. After Ashwath, we have Adrit, who has scored 11 out of 15. Very good, Adrit.
Thank you, ma'am.
The mistake that you have done is the upward movement of water and minerals is carried out with the help of what?
Ma'am, STEM.
What did you write?
Ma'am, ascent.
What is that? Okay, fine. Other mistake is roots that are shallow and are short are called as
Ma'am, fibrous.
fibrous. You wrote
Lateral.
lateral. So you know your mistakes, right? And also how many sensory tentacles are there in Venus flytrap?
Ma'am, 6.
You weren't there in last class?
Ma'am, I will.
What happened? I even asked that question to the students, and Advika answered correctly in last class. I remember that. 6 she told. Why? It's all basic questions. No. Okay, the pistil is also known as the
Can you repeat?
the pistil is also known as the
Ma'am, carpal.
carpal. And yeah, these are the mistakes that you have done. Please avoid it.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
you can also score more. Okay.
Okay,
Now
ma'am.
coming to the borderline students who are actually very, very interactive in class. So I always expect full mark from Sritej, Ashwath, Deepika, and Aishwarya because you all are students who always are attentive in class. Okay, so please don't put my expectations down. Next class, I want all of you all to score full or at least above 10. Okay, so going to Deepika, I've scored 10 out of 15. So you left the question unattempted, that is STEM, and you wrote condensation for transpiration. And what are the roots that are shallow and short?
Ma'am, fibrous roots. That is only what I thought.
So you wrote aerial. And also the stigmas, which what are the plants? This is the basic question. You wrote male instead of female. You lost mark unnecessarily. And for even pistil is also known as carpal. You lost mark for that. And yeah, for the rest I've given you marks. For the typing error I've given you mark. So these are the mistakes you've done. So please correct it. And even Aishwarya, you have scored the same 10, 15. Even I expect full marks from you. You wrote climbers for creepers, and your PTO spelling is wrong. So please, students, also you can lose mark because of one spelling error. Okay, like galvanization. Some people are written galvanization, SATION. Because of that, I've lost mark. There's no word like that. It's always ZATION. Okay, so please write and see. Okay, when you're studying, so you are aware of what the spellings. What else mistake I've done? Pollination, couple, yeah. Net-like venations are called reticulate. You have written veins. Okay, net-like structures, yes, they are called veins because they look like net, but I've clearly mentioned venation. Right, so you have lost mark because of not reading the question properly. So please read and then answer. Okay. And herbs don't have any branches. You have written false. The answer is
No,
true.
ma'am. Actually, I kept it true, but while I was submitting, the answer was changed by a typing error.
I don't know why that happened, but okay. Just check once before, even if you put true or after you have answered everything. It's just a matter of 10 or 15 questions, right, students? So once you've answered everything, go through all the answers once. See if you have made a mistake by mistake or anything has happened by error, okay, before submitting. And for laminar, you wrote PTO, so it's wrong. So for the rest, I've given you the mark. So please correct your mistakes, okay? After that, we have Soumya. Soumya, Mohanish, and Advika. You three are the students who have scored below 10. Okay. So please, you guys are on the red tag spot. Okay, because you guys are in high chance of having an extra class. So next Sunday, I will check your marks, and based on your marks, you'll be allotted for extra classes with extra tests and extra homework. If you don't want all that, please start studying. Okay, Soumya, Mohani, Shadvika, please be aware of this. See, students, I have started the class at 5:55 itself I started. It's almost 6:30 now. If I'm stressing for 35 minutes on the answering, please understand how important this is. Because it's not necessary for me to sit and waste time on this. I would have rather complete my whole portion. Okay, so please understand the seriousness of this. Okay, and please focus on your mistakes. Now going to Soumya, the mistakes you did. Soumya has scored 8 out of 15. So the mistake you have done is just give me 1 minute. I'll go through your marks 1 minute. Yeah. Soumya, the upward movement of water and minerals is carried out with the help of what?
Ma'am, STEM.
Stem. And the formation of water droplets on the plastic cover when a plant is covered is due to the process called?
What, ma'am?
The formation of water droplets on the plastic cover when it is used to cover a plant is due to the process called? Yes,
Ma'am, I'm
Soumya?
not sure.
You're not sure. Anyone else who can answer, please put your hand.
Ma'am, transpiration.
Transpiration, very good. Okay, so next question. Roots that have shallow and are short are called? Soumya?
Fibrous.
Mohanish, I just now told, please don't answer unless I ask you. Please have some manners, Mohanish. Yeah, Soumya, do you know? Now you know what this fiber is, okay? So next question. How many sensory tentacles do the Venus flytrap have?
6.
6. The pistil is also known as?
Carpel.
Carpel. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so these are the mistakes you've done. But you lost mark because of not reading the question properly. Okay, I know you listen to the class. I know you do your homework. So you're not the person who's supposed to be in this category. Okay, so please boost yourself up. Okay, you can also be on the top 5 list. Okay, so I want you to score above 10 in next test, Soumya. All right, please don't put my expectations down. I'm having a lot of hope on you. Okay, Soumya.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. After Soumya, we have Mohanish. Yeah, now you can answer, Mohanish.
Yes, ma'am.
Plants that have weak stems and spread on the ground, unable to stand upright, are called?
Creepers.
The upward movement of water and minerals is carried out with the help of?
Stem.
The formation of water droplets on plastic cover when it is used to cover a plant is due to the process called
Transpiration.
roots that are shallow and short are called.
Fibrous.
The stigma is which part of the plant, male or female?
Female.
Flowers that have both male and female organs are called.
Bisexual.
How many sensory tentacles do Venus flytrap have?
6.
Pistil is also known as.
Carpel.
That's it. Okay, Mohanish, now you know the mistakes that you've done. So next class, I want you to score above 10. You don't want extra class and extra homework, do you?
No, I didn't understand, ma'am. Can
Do you want extra class and extra homework?
Yes.
You want extra class?
Okay, ma'am.
Do you want extra class?
No, ma'am.
Then score above 10, okay?
Okay.
Fine. Next we have Advika. Advika, please answer the questions. Plants that have weak stems and spread on the ground, unable to stand upright, are called.
Creepers.
Upward movement of water and minerals is carried out with the help of.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Upward movement of water and minerals is carried out with the help of.
Transpiration.
Listen to the question, Advika. The upward movement of water and minerals is carried out with the help of which part of the plant?
I don't know, ma'am.
Why you don't know? We were discussing the answers. No, everybody is able to answer. See, this is why you're losing marks, Advika. Your concentration is not in class. Which part of the plant will hold the plant straight?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Which part of the plant holds the plant straight?
Ma'am, stem.
Stem. Now, the attachment of the stem and leaf is called.
Branches.
Don't tell me the answer which you have made the mistake for the test, Advika. What is the discussed answer? What is the discussed answer, Advika? The attachment of the stem and the leaf is called what? Anyone else?
All.
Ma'am, petiole.
Petiole, okay. Petiole, is it clear, Advika?
Yes, ma'am.
The formation of water droplets on plastic cover when it is used to cover a plant is due to the process called what?
Transpiration.
Transpiration. Roots that are shallow and short are called.
Fibrous.
Flowers that have both male and female organs are called.
Bisexual.
How many tentacles do the Venus flytrap have?
6.
Transfer of pollen grains with the help of insects is called.
Ma'am, I don't know.
Anyone else?
Ma'am, pollination.
Pollination. Okay. The pistil is also known as. Advika.
Carpel.
Carpel. Good. Net-like venation are called.
Ma'am, I don't know.
Someone
Ma'am,
else?
reticulate. Ma'am, can I answer?
Yeah, verticulate. Very good. The broad green part of a leaf is called.
Laminal.
Lamina. Lamina. Good. Yeah, that's it. Okay. See, Advika, so your marks are going down. It's not you're doing your homework correctly. You're studying all okay, fine. But your concentration is not in class. That is the first top thing that you all need. Without concentration, you can never score, Advika. Okay, so please concentrate in class. You should be able to answer all the questions right now because everybody before you answered. Right? We have 8
Yes,
students in
ma'am.
class. We have 8 students in class. All 7 students have answered all the 15 questions. Then it should be there in your mind right now, right? All the answers should be in your fingertip right now. That itself you're not able to answer. Please concentrate in class, Advika. Okay. All right. Going to the homework. So please keep in mind about the extra class, all of y'all. I hope none of y'all are interested in that. So please study and concentrate in class and have some decorum. Please maintain decorum in class. Okay. All right. Going on with the homework, starting with Adrit. Petal, xanthor, crystal, style, ovary, ovules. Why Adrit, the ovary is so small? Should be a little big so that I can see. No.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Advika.
Thank you, ma'am.
Advika, did you send me a homework?
No, ma'am, but I can show you now.
I want it in my WhatsApp. Send it to me.
Okay, ma'am.
Quickly.
Ma'am, while you ask the homework, I'll send you.
Yeah, quickly. Aishwarya. Oh, very pretty Aishwarya. Petal, stigma, style, ovary, ovule, receptacle, sepal, filament, anther, pollen. Very good. It's very beautiful. I've colored it and all. It's very neat.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep it up, Aishwarya. Next we have Ashwat. Even Ashwat's diagram is very neat. But you didn't draw the inside the ovary you're supposed to draw. No, you just left it blank, Ashwat. So check that alone. Otherwise, the diagram is very neat. Very good. Okay. Next we have Deepika. Deepika, is your homework sent? Deepika?
Ma'am, I told you the reason in the chat.
Okay. So next class, I want your today's homework along with this. Okay.
Ma'am, also I missed too many classes as I was outside, right? So sometimes I don't understand the homework actually.
Then what you should do, you should go to the lecture, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that is your part. Okay, so when you're having time, please go to the lecture. All right.
Okay.
After Deepika, Sritej.
Ma'am, I was absent last class, so I didn't.
Okay, Sritej. Even same thing for you. Please go to the lecture. Okay, if you have
Yes,
missed class,
ma'am.
just go through it. After Sritej, Soumya. Soumya. Yeah, it's very neat, Soumya. Filament, petal, pollen tube, stigma, style, ovary. Even ovary, you have left it inside blank. So try to correct that. Otherwise, the diagram is very neat. Very good. Okay. We have Mohanish. Mohanish, you didn't do the homework. And you didn't tell me the reason, Mohanish, why you didn't do? Mohanish,
Ma'am,
why you didn't do your homework?
I'm extremely sorry for that because I just thought I can do yesterday, but still, I do. I have lot of PPT. So sorry, ma'am. I spent 10 minutes.
Okay, next class, I want you to complete this homework along with today's homework, okay?
Okay.
Ma'am, I sent you.
Yeah, Advika, checking. Sepal spelling is wrong, Advika. Please strike that and write it correctly. Style, signal, carpel, statement,
Okay, ma'am.
answer, filament. What is sepal spelling?
SEPEL.
SEPAL. What have you written? SPEAL. Please check that. Okay, otherwise the diagram is very neat. Very good.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Finally, we have 20 minutes. Okay. So today's class, half of the time went with advising all of y'all. Okay, please understand the seriousness of this. Don't make me say this again and again. Okay. And already your parents are paying so much for all of y'all. Yeah, they're paying for your school along with paying for the tutorial. So they're paying so much, they're putting so much money on y'all. So you don't want to make them upset by me calling them and telling them they're not studying well, you're not doing your homework. You don't want to make them upset, right? So please do it for your sake as well as your parents. Please concentrate in class. Please try to score more. Okay. Coming back to our lesson, we completed with the plants lesson, and I hope all of you are aware I have been uploaded the resources page. So today we'll start with a new lesson. We'll start with the introduction.
Ma'am, can you share the screen?
Yeah, in a minute. Okay. So Ashwath,
Yes, ma'am.
what did you have for lunch today?
Ma'am, chicken.
Ma'am, I think the lesson would be about related to the humans.
Yeah, it's related to humans only. Okay, you had chicken. Okay, how did you eat? What did you ate with the help of your
Hand.
hands? Okay, you did your homework with the help of your
Hand.
you go to your school with the help of your
Ma'am, both hand and legs.
you walk with your hands and legs.
No, ma'am.
Only legs, no. So
Yes.
just with hand, you'll have to use, if you don't have wheelchair or anything, you'll not be able to travel anywhere, right? So there are different body parts that you require for getting different work done by all of us. That is what we'll be seeing today in class. Okay. So today's class is about body movements. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
This is what you all will be
And
learning.
what is the chapter's name?
Body movements.
Okay.
Okay. So now you know that if there is something, if a cockroach or any insect is coming to bite you, you push it away with your hand, or you run away, or you move, right? So there are different ways you can protect yourself from that insect, right? So there are different movements in your body. There are so many movements in your body. Okay, your head moves, your eyes open and close, your mouth move, your hands move, your legs move, your hip moves, your shoulder moves. So every single part in your body tends to move, unlike few parts which you cannot move, like your nose and your ear and all. Okay, so that is what we'll be learning. So let us see about human body and its movements. Okay, now let us look at some of our movements to begin with. So before looking at all these varieties of movements in the animals, so first let's look at the human beings. Okay, so okay, now I'll just put a small table over here. Okay, I want you remember the order that you answered for the question and answer, right? So tell the answers in that order. Okay, neck, wrist, finger.
Ma'am, can you repeat what we have to do?
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll ask you questions. Just answer the questions in the order how you answered the questions for which I asked earlier. Toe, back, Head, elbow. You need not write this, okay? Just a small activity. Okay. So first question, first person. Can you rotate your neck completely? Who is the first person? Advika, you're the first person, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Can you
Um,
rotate your neck completely?
No, ma'am, not completely. Why? Because when we will go to back, like it will come little bit of up. So otherwise we can rotate it fully.
So approximate, you can rotate it by 90 degrees or a little bit more back,
Yeah.
like 100 or 110 degrees. Okay. Okay. So partially. Can you rotate it partially, Advika?
Ma'am?
Can you partially rotate your neck?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I want you all to answer like yes, yes, no, no. This is how you should answer. So partially, yes. Can you bend your neck?
Yes, ma'am.
Lift your neck?
No, ma'am.
You can't lift your neck?
Ma'am?
You can't lift your neck?
Ma'am, like we do it. No, ma'am.
Yeah, we can't. Okay. Your does your neck not move at all?
No, ma'am, it moves.
Okay. Next person, next question. Wrist
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It rotates.
completely?
Not like completely, like 120 degrees.
Okay. Partially?
Yes.
Does it bend?
Yeah. It bends, ma'am.
Can you lift it?
Yeah. A bit.
Does it not move at all?
No, ma'am. It moves.
Okay. Next person, next question. Finger?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, why? You can rotate your finger in all directions, right? You can rotate it.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Ma'am.
If I say yes, you'll also say yes.
Yes, ma'am. We can rotate.
Okay. Partially?
Yes, ma'am.
Bend?
Yes, ma'am.
Lift?
Yes, ma'am.
No movement?
No, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Next person. Knee?
No, ma'am.
Partially?
Yes, ma'am.
Bend?
Yes.
Lift?
Yes, ma'am.
No movement?
No, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Next person. Ankle?
Um, yes. Yes.
You can rotate your
Yes.
ankle.
Ma'am, we can rotate our ankle.
How will you rotate your ankle?
Ma'am,
How
not
will you
rotate
rotate your
also, ma'am.
ankle?
We can rotate.
Huh?
Ma'am, we can rotate.
Your
Ma'am, we cannot do angle complete, ma'am. Angle partially.
your network is very poor. Mohanish, please check on it. Okay. Next person.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you rotate your ankle?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Can you rotate it partially?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you bend it?
Yes, ma'am.
You can bend your ankle.
Yes, ma'am.
How will you bend your ankle?
No, ma'am.
No, if I tell no, don't say no. Mask.
Okay.
Can you bend your ankle? Yes, you can. Okay. If I say no, don't say no. So lift your ankle.
Yes, ma'am.
No movement?
No, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Next person, toe. Next person, who's the next person?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
One.
Can you completely rotate your toe?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Can you completely rotate your toe?
Can you repeat?
Can you completely rotate your toe like 360 degrees?
No, ma'am.
Can you partially rotate your toe?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you bend your toe?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you lift it?
No, ma'am.
Why? You can lift your toe, right? You can move your toe. You can lift it up and down.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
No movement.
No.
Okay. Next person. Your back. Can you rotate your back?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Can you partially rotate it?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you bend it?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you lift it?
Yes, ma'am.
Does it have no movement?
It has.
Okay. Next person. Head. Can you completely rotate it?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we can rotate it.
You can rotate it completely 360 degrees.
No, ma'am.
Partially.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you bend it?
Yes, ma'am.
Lift it?
No, ma'am.
You can lift your head. No.
Yes.
You can lift your head, right? Okay. Next person. Elbow. Can you rotate it?
Yes, ma'am.
Partially.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can completely rotate your elbow, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Partially.
Yes, ma'am.
Bend your elbow.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you lift it?
Yes, ma'am.
No movement.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Next person. Arm. Can you rotate your arm?
Now we can rotate.
Completely rotate. Can you rotate 360 degrees?
No, ma'am.
Why? You can move it 360 degrees. No, your arm. Can you partially rotate it?
Yes, we can rotate completely. Yes.
Can you bend your arm?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you lift your arm?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Fine. So with all of this, what did all of y'all learn? What did all of y'all notice? Y'all can clearly see that some of the movements can be, some of the points of your body can be rotated completely, right? And some of them cannot. When you try to rotate them completely, they'll break. Okay, there'll be only some point where you can rotate it. So all this rotation that is partially done, these are due to some points called joints in your body. Okay, so you'll notice that you will not be able to rotate your body in places where two parts of your body seem to be joined, right? Like what do you say? Like your neck. Neck means what do you have? Head and your neck. This is a joint. Okay, what are the other joints? You have your elbow. So you can see your two part of your hands are getting joined, your arm and your elbow part, your shoulder part, right? Now your shoulder again. Coming to your shoulder. Half of your neck portion and half of your arm portion. Here you have a joint, which is a shoulder. Right? So here this is the neck. So these are the parts of your body, few parts of the point of your body where two parts are joined together, which is why you cannot turn them completely. Okay? So even you can feel the joint. Can you all touch and feel the joint in your elbow?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so this is the joints in your body, and this is the reason. So they ask you why you cannot like rotate this part of the point completely. It is because of the joint. So a joint is a point where two bones make contact. Okay, and these are the examples. Okay, so please write the examples later on. Okay, these are the examples of joints in your body. So any 2 points of the body that makes the contact is known as a joint. All right. So some of the bones, bones in your body, they cannot bend. Okay, so how will you bend your elbow? Okay, so you can see that this is a joint that helps to bend it. Okay, so now we're going to see different types of joints, okay, which we will see in next class. So for now, please write the heading of this thing, and I want you to, your homework is find the different types of joints. Just find the names and come. You need not write the explanation for it, just types. Okay, find the different types of joints.
Ma'am, can you tell the homework?
This is the homework, Mohanish. It's on the board. Please look at it. Okay. Please make note of it, guys. Okay. Body movements is the lesson's name. Okay, I'm writing it down so because it's on top. Okay. Please make note of everything. This much is enough. Okay. Just make note of everything, and once you're done, please mention your name and you can leave the class. And
Ma'am, can you wait 2 minutes?
yeah, sure. And also students, I don't know if I'll be available on Wednesday. So I'm not sure if I'll be on Wednesday. I'll try my best to take class for y'all. So unless you get any further notification, but don't go out or make yourself busy on that day. Okay. So if you don't have tuition means you have to sit and study. Okay. So make that 1 hour to study compulsory for yourself. So Wednesday, please wait for my message. If there is no message from me, then your class will be on Friday. Okay. So please make note of the homework.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, I'm Monish. I completed.
Yeah, you can leave the class, Mohanish.
Ma'am, if there's no message, means we have class, right?
If there is no message,
Right.
means no class. If there is message, there will be class.
Okay. I'll show you.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm Madhvika, I'm done. Bye,
Okay.
ma'am.
Bye.
Ma'am, this is Soumya and I'm done.
Yeah, okay, Samya, you can leave.
Ma'am, this is Sritej. I'm done.
Okay, Shritesh.
Ma'am, this is Adrit, I'm done.
Okay, Adrit.
Ma'am, I am Ashwath.
Okay, Ashwath.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Ma'am, this is Deepika. I'm done.
Okay, Deepika.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.